Hey everybody, hope you guys are doing well. It's been a little while since I've gotten a video produced, and apologize for that. It's been pretty crazy. Some of the things that I've had going on the last few weeks. We had the Oklahoma TAC event at Beavers Bend State Park. It was awesome. Really great course. Super fun targets. If you can make it to a TAC event this year anywhere, I highly recommend it. There's courses for all skill levels, and you'll have a really great time. So that was really cool. Went down there with my buddy Ryan Strickland, and we shot the course together. We shot the knock-on course on Friday, and then Saturday morning we shot the Sitka course, which was really cool. It was on an island. Just you had to take a boat to get there. It was awesome. So really fun. So we've had that going on. Had some local ASA shoots just here in Oklahoma, and then now we're into turkey season. So I just feel like I never have time to put anything together. So anyway, wanted to just kind of bring you guys along with an experiment that I've been doing. I've ran Q2I vanes for a long time. The last couple years I pretty much just shot Q2I vanes. Really happy with them. Have zero issues with Q2I. They stick phenomenally. They perform really well. Prior to Q2I, I shot AAE vanes for a very long time. Some of the AAE vanes that I shot, let's see, what did I shot? I started with the Max Hunter vanes. Then I went to the Pro Max vanes, which is a smaller vane. And then the last ones I shot were the PM23s, which the PM23s are basically like a Max Stealth. You know, a Max Stealth vane's pretty big. It's a smaller version of a Max Stealth, and it's 2.3 inches. I really loved those. So those were all really good experiences. I'm trying to think if there's any other AAE vanes that I shot in between. I can't think of any. Prior to that, just like most people starting out, I shot Blazer vanes. But for a long time, like I said, the last several years, I pretty much have shot Q2I vanes exclusively. These ones here are the Fusion X2 2.1s. Really like these. This is my hunting arrow right now, and it's running it on a 3 Fletch, if you can believe it. And they're really great. But for a long time, I've resisted the TAC vane kind of craze that I see tons of people running TAC vanes, and I just haven't tried them myself. Some of it's from word of mouth. You hear good and bad just with like any product, but I've heard that they're really complicated to get to stick to the shafts, and I just wanted some first-hand experience. So I fletched up. I built five new VTAC 25s, and I wanted my 3D arrow. I don't know why I'm telling you guys this, but my 3D arrow has been a VTAC 25, 27-inch carbon to carbon, and with 150 grain point up front, and that arrow finishes around 402 grains. And I wanted something just a little bit lighter. My Super RTX, it's 60 pounds. It's only shooting about 265 at my draw length, at 75% let off. So I wanted something just a little lighter. So I'm trying out for the first time the Smith Brothers points, and these are 120 grain. So took 30 grains off, and then I decided to go with the 2.75 drivers. A lot of guys that are doing a 4 Fletch probably would run the 2.25 inch, but I kind of use this bow as an indoor and an out and a 3D bow. I'm not a good indoor shooter at all, so the goal for me is to improve indoor with my 3D bow. That's my goal. So I went with a little bit kind of a hybrid. Indoor you go with a little bit more vane typically. So I just want to try these out, and this video is pretty much just to tell you guys I'm testing these out. As far as my initial thoughts, they look pretty good on the arrow. You know, if you hold a vein, just a single vein, it's definitely a different feel. It's more of plasticky than like a soft rubber that you get with a lot of other veins comparatively. So let me see if I can find some veins to show you. Okay, so to kind of show you the difference in what I'm talking about between a normal vein. So this right here is a Max Stealth from AAE, and you know, it's super bendable. It's really soft, and definitely more, I would put it in a rubber category more than a plastic, you know, just by feel. And here's a Q2i Fusion 2 in a 3-inch. Same thing, super soft, super, you know, you bend it, it's going to go right back. Has a really good base on it, but definitely a softer, much softer vein compared to the TAC Vane. It's just a different, it's different feel. It's more of a plasticky feel, super stiff. You know, it bends, but not to the same degree. But it does have a really good base on it. It definitely feels really solid. So first impressions, you know, like I said, I've had some people tell me that they had issues getting the veins to stick. And in my experience, I used a Bitzenberger. That's kind of the jig that I always use. Fletch these with a left helical. That's the way my bow shoots my arrows out. And like I said, I fletched 5 of them up. Normally when I would fletch veins, my normal thing with like a Q2i, I primer pin everything. I just always have since I started shooting AAE. You know, AAE veins, the Max veins really struggle to stick without the primer pin. So I've always primer pin everything. Then I put the glue on, spread it, and then clamp it. And usually I count to 6 when I put the clamp on the shaft. I count to 6, and then I take it off and use a Q-tip to kind of clean everything up. That's kind of my normal procedure. So when I went to attack the TAC Vanes, I had heard that, you know, you really need to make sure they set up. You really need to, you know, I read all the instructions on using a primer pin and, you know, barely dabbing it onto like a piece of paper towel. Basically, the gist I got with the instructions with TAC Vanes was don't, you know, soak the primer pin and just totally soak the base of the vein. So when I put this in the jig, you know, put the clamp on, the difference was I really clamped down on it. Like I was pushing hard, and I counted to 10. So I gave each one of these 10 seconds, and then I took the clamp off, cleaned up any excess glue with the Q-tip, and just went about fletching them like normal. Really, everything went great. The next day, I let the arrow sit overnight, and then the next day, kind of inspected everything, and I had one fletching on one arrow that didn't take. And so I had to strip that arrow completely and start over. Not, you know, refletching arrows and stripping arrows is not my favorite thing to do, but all that said, wasn't that big a deal. We'll see. You know, like I said, I'm pretty much just trying to give you my initial thoughts on the TAC Vane. The only shots I've fired with this is through, you know, I've shot through paper. And one thing that's really cool about this stiff vanes, it's the purest bullet hole you'll ever see through paper. They really make a cool paper. I mean, you can really tell if you have any kind of, you know, knock low, knock left, anything like that. You get a lot of, you know, input from them through paper, which is cool. But just wanted to kind of make a quick video, let you guys know I'm testing these out really for no reason other than that I haven't. And, you know, it's just a vane that I know is very popular, and I just want some firsthand experience. So I've loved Q2i. Really, AAE makes great. I mean, boning makes great. There's tons of great fletchings out there, but just wanted to kind of share my experience. So let me know in the comments section what vanes you shooting, what you prefer. If you like a 3 fletch or a 4 fletch or a right helical or left helical or straight, or, you know, if you just, you know, let me know what you like to run, what you prefer, what you found the best results with. Let me know if you've got any tips for fletching these with the Bitzenberger. Anything you can do to help me would be awesome. Just wanted to say hi. Appreciate all of you guys that watch. It really means so much to me. Promise I'll get better at putting some more videos out. And turkey season, still hitting the turkey woods hard. So hoping to put an arrow through a turkey, but I tell you, numbers in our area are down, and it's going to be a hard year, but we'll see what happens. So everybody, thank you so much for watching, and look out for part 2, where I give some real world feedback on TAC Vanes. Thanks.